When I'm looking for a vendor, and like I said, for any reason, or a partner, I want to know what they're looking forward to. Like Aru said, I want to know what their plans are, but I only trust about 20% of that because it's, we all have lofty goals. I just did my quarterly planning, and we got a both stuff on our quarter goals. What I want to know is what have they done in the last 6 months or a year, because that shows their track record of getting things done, how things are moving forward, and then I can kind of use that to gauge should I trust their projections and everything else. I also do as much as I can on the vetting process. If I'm looking for new partners, I'm focusing on, let me talk to people you're working with. Let me see, I want to know, I want to be able to get on the phone, and it's amazing. I've spoken to a perfect example. I spoke to a company. I was vetting them out for part of our business as a vendor. And I said, give me a couple of references. They gave me a couple of references, and every one of the references bashed the company. Like, know who you're giving out to people. Like, that's obvious, right? You should know that these guys are going to talk good about you. And that's usually what I expect. So I take it with a grain of salt. So I ask them like a lot of detailed questions, but one of them recommended me to another competing firm. The others like, run, don't walk. I mean, it was bad, but I find that useful. Sometimes people, especially if you got burned, you're happy to tell somebody else to avoid the pain. So you got to do your vetting process. But I really like to look at the 6-12 month past, and then use that to kind of judge what I think they're going to get done in the future to decide if they're the right vendor for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's just throw the inverse advice out there. If you are a vendor, make sure that you're recommending clients that are going to vouch for you. Jeez.